What's going on, guys? Jado Black here. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. Want to talk about Master P, man. Master P is being accused by comedian Jess Hilarious of owing her $15,000 for a comedy skit. Now, she was on this renewed or restructured Breakfast Club show. The setup is a little bit different, right? And they were talking to her. She was doing an interview. And I guess she did the I Got the Hookup Too. And Charlemagne and them basically clowned the movie as being just a large skit because, Jess Hilarious gets like 15 grand for comedy skits. Y'all know those comedy skits you see on Instagram? When she does it, I guess with other people, they pay her. I guess they're paying her 15,000 for every skit that she does. So that's a way for a lot of those, not YouTube, but those Instagram Facebook comedians. I guess they make money from not only posting their own content, but from getting paid to do other people's skits, So she's saying that Master P owes her. Listen, I don't know if Master P owes her or not. I think she said she got paid for one scene and she didn't get paid for the other scene. The one thing I want to know is, did you sign a contract? Because I'm pretty sure if he told you what you were going to do and how you were going to get paid, you agreed to it. If you were owed money for two scenes, you should have made that clear. Did she make that clear to him? I guess she basically made it seem like, he got over on her. She making it seem like Master P was trying to get over on her. Now, I haven't heard of Master P doing any bad business with people. But a lot of times, when you are having people in your films, especially, I don't know what she did in the film. I didn't watch I Got the Hookup Too. I watched the first one that came out years ago, but I have not even tried to watch the second one because from what I had seen, there was zero interest there. But according to her, she should have got paid for two. Again, did you talk that over with Master P? I don't think any of that was really clarified. Well, let's get into this article from Hip Hop DX. Master P has been accused of stiffing comedian Jess Hilarious out of money for her participation in the film I Got the Hookup Too. During a visit to the Breakfast Club on Tuesday, the comedian revealed the No Limit founder never paid her for the scene she was featured in the 2019 film. According to Hilarious, Master P is a great talker, but the same can't be said regarding his business dealings. The man will talk a good game to you. Like, even with me, I got the hookup. I'm still owed some bread for that. I'm not going to lie to you, Hilarious said before explaining. She got paid for one of the scenes she was featured in. I did two scenes. He thought you used one scene. You don't gotta pay for both of them. No, I stayed there for 13 hours to do two scenes. Well, again, you need to talk that over, Master P. Have y'all had conversations? Right? Was there paperwork? Right? Charlemagne the God figured people got paid per movie, but Jess Hilarious explained that the film was just a bunch of skits put together. That's why I didn't bother to watch it. So that rule didn't apply. She also revealed she charges $15,000 per skit when it comes to her appearing in films and television. Now, she says this was back in 2019. Now, I did know of her then, but I would say that she's much more recognized now than she was in 2019. I Got the Hookup Too was released in July 2019 with Master P and actor AJ Johnson reprising their roles from the first film, which came out in 1998. It was released on streaming services with a very limited theatrical release. Jess Hilarious isn't the first person to speak on Master P's alleged poor business practices. The Louisiana native son, Romeo, accused him of withholding earnings from the family's Rap Snacks brand during their very public feud last year. Yeah, we discussed that. Well, I did. Talked about the beef that was between Romeo and Master P. Now, again, when it comes to Master P in business, now we're starting to see little things here and there about his business practices, but that was because of the circumstances, right? But you haven't seen any like major names really talking about how Master P's not paying this or that. Jess Hilarious is talking about something from 2019, and she's held this in since 2019. So since 2019, she's had this situation with Master P, and now we're talking about it, or now she's talking about it. It's very interesting. Very interesting. The two have since patched things up, but Romeo has made it his mission to expose his father and claim he was never rightfully paid for his involvement in the brand for over a decade. Romeo explained that he was able to make the situation with the company right with no help from his dad. You know what's funny? When Rap Snacks really took off, a couple years back, Romeo was in a lot of stores. Recently, I don't see Romeo in any stores. I don't. Even when they restock the Rap Snacks, you don't see Romeo's brand anywhere. I'd like to thank James and Taylor of Rap Snacks for seeking the truth and doing proper business this year. I will get my first Rap Snacks check and finally start receiving my earnings from my bags. I was told as a kid that we owned Rap Snacks and that my payday would come after we put in work and sold the company. Silly me. I promoted the company for free for 15 years plus based on the word of my pops without being allowed to see any contracts or even meet with the team. And I stayed loyal, but I'm entitled and ungrateful now. He added, only addressing this here because my father is trying to gaslight and break me instead of taking accountability. It was mistakes, greed, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. And again, I've spoken about that situation with that. But back to Jess Hilarious. Jess Hilarious, you've had this whole thing with Master P, that him owing you $15,000, and you're just now talking about it. Why? I mean, haven't you done interviews and podcast shows since then? And that never came up? Is it because you felt like you would be attacked if you brought this up and you feel more comfortable now to speak about it? But again, if somebody owes you money, you got to contact that person. I'm not saying she hasn't, but I mean, hasn't said that she. Now again, this is a snippet from the interview. Maybe y'all saw it. I'm gonna go check out the full thing if I can. This video's over, but it doesn't seem to me that she made the effort to get the money back. Could be totally wrong, but if you don't make the effort, of course you're not gonna get the money back. Maybe it wasn't a big deal. Maybe the 15 grand wasn't a big deal to her. Maybe she makes more money doing, other skits and other things. It wasn't a big deal to her. Well, bringing it up lets me know that it's a big deal to you and that you've still been holding on to this. Listen, I don't know how good of a businessman, he is behind the scenes. What I do know, once again, you've rarely heard about Master P being a bad businessman. But the thing that going on between Master P and Romeo is very complicated and it's very complex. But with other people, once again, I haven't heard of Master P not paying people that he owed and not handling his business. I had never really heard that about Master P until the situation with Romeo. I know Whack 100 said that Master P was broke. Whack 100 said that, and a lot of people scoffed at that. Now, I'm not going to say he's broke, but maybe he's not I would say maybe he's not as rich as people think he is. That could be the case, but it doesn't mean he's broke at all. I would never say Master P is broke. He's probably a guy that invests a lot of his money in projects. But Jess Hilarious, I mean, 2019, got to work towards getting that money back. If it's not a big deal, then it's not a big deal. So let me know in the comment section, let me know your thoughts, like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.